So I love this article that you found about
Okay,
the
so I found this article. Okay, so I think there's phrases that we all overuse. Like, I hate it when people refer to things as awesome, or like everything is awesome. Like everything is or amazing, or like there's just things that people say that drive me crazy. So on Huffington Post on their blog, 3 most overused phrases. First one, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. This show is what it is.
Which ties me to my phrase that I think people use too much that I hate. My number one is, well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Like, well, there you go. That, well, there you go basically means, I don't care what you just said and I want to end this conversation. Yeah. Or when you tell somebody something and they're on the phone and they're like, that's crazy. It's like,
that's a non-committal committal. I mean, that's a,
and then the other one, circle back.
Circle back.
Circle back.
I'll circle back to you and we'll talk about that later.
I didn't really hear that one very often.
That should be a band called Circle Back.
My favorite is when Scott and I in the house, like if I walk past something and I bump my elbow into something, I'm like, he goes, see what happens?
Oh,
see what happens? Especially if I've said something snarky to him and then I like hit my toe, he's like, see what happens?
Wow.
Or the favorite, he almost killed me last night for saying devil's advocate. I was like, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. He goes, if you say devil's advocate one more time.
Right, that's a bad Al Pacino
And then
movie.
Of course on purpose I go, what's wrong with playing the devil's advocate?
You know what's something cute that my grandmother, my Mimi, says all the time, and she is watching probably right now and doesn't know that she says this all the time. She goes, well, how about that?
How about that?
That's so
like you tell her a story, she's like, well, how about that?
Oh, it's funny you should bring this up today because everybody, we were all talking about how you have a lot of phrases that we love so much. And so we've coined them Courtney-isms. Yes. And we actually have put them together.
What is this?
Yes, take a look.
Are you serious? But y'all, you've been hungry before, and sometimes you just can't wait.
And
like,
we know
you gotta eat. You gotta eat.
And what is the Courtneyism that we call it? We call it being hangry.
Hangry.
And my kids,
hangry.
My kids.
It's bad when you go through a breakup and you're just like, it's just better if you don't see him again because
it's so much classier. Just
it is because when they try to get in the final word, it's like they turn into 50 Shades of Grey. Like it's just they are crazy. It's like you shouldn't have said that. You look wackadoo. Like so.
Just the short hemline, a little bit shorter in the front, longer in the back. So this is just an easy.
I call that a mullet dress when it's short in the front and long in the back.
Yes. This is in the front, part in the back. Yeah.
Can we talk about this?
Is that Helen Bonham Carter?
She hasn't. She hasn't brushed her hair, I don't think, since 1994.
No, she hasn't.
Not kidding. Oh. It's just a hot mess.
She's fantastic.
I think there's the humor in that. She's pissed off that her husband with another woman, and so she's just like, I'm gonna put you on blast, boo. Like,
wow, those are good.
I'm gonna put you on blast, boo.
I do say wackadoo a lot. I say this is everything. I say 50 Shades of Grey.
Miss. She says that all the time.
This is everything. 50 Shades of Grey. You know, it's funny. On Most Eligible, there were so many sayings that I said that I didn't even. They just flow out of my mouth like water. Like no clue that I'm saying them. But like it was, if you can't tone it, tan it. And
that was my favorite.
Lay
from
duh.
that show.
Like instead of saying duh, you just put lay in front of it, and it sounds fancier.
It sounds nicer.
You guys both offered me tan spray this morning, and I said no.
You know,
we did our Sally Hansen spray on tan in the makeup room.
You know, my other favorite thing that you said from Most Eligible was when you went on your rant about girls who wear high heels with bathing suits by the pool.
Yeah, like I wore a cover-up. The cover-up bought me a wedge. I was allowed to wear a wedge sandal because I wore a cover-up. It's the rules. It's the rules according to Courtney.
Yeah.